On messages on my iPhone. I'm going to start off with just texting hello. And the system comes back with some introductory copy, just basically saying I'm not a person, but we could pull a person into the conversation if we need to. And the user is going to type, I need to do a report. The use case here is a student. And the system asks for some more information. And then it gives the user the link to Above the Influence. And this is the way I originally thought everything would work. It was just be a simple link to a page on the site. But as I started working with this, I realized it could be a little bit more complicated or sophisticated. And that happens in this demonstration. Again, I'm going to start with saying hello. And again, the system will return the same introductory response. And this use case is going to be more of a parent situation. They're going to type, I'm concerned about my daughter. And then the system comes back. You're concerned because you think she may be doing drugs. Notice it caught what the gender of the person in question was, and it modifies it. If it said my son, it would modify it for that. And the person says yes, and it gives some information here. I took this directly from the site, except for the end. I end with a question, would you like to know how to have a conversation instead of a confrontation? And the user says okay. Okay, and the system now returns some high-level information on what to do, and they ask, would you like to download a PDF? And the user says yes. And they're given a link to the PDF that's on the site. And now they go back to messages, and the user is just going to type in thanks. And the system now says, okay, I hope I've been of some help. Would you like me to follow up in a week to see how it went? And the user says, yes, thank you. Now it says, okay, well, I'll check back in a week. So conceivably a week later, because the system has the user's number, it could just send him a text, him or her a text message back saying, how did things go with your daughter? Did you have the conversation yet? This next demo is similar to the first one. The use case is a parent, except they're skipping the hello part, as a parent might do. And they're going to say, I think my son is smoking reefer, and I wanted to see how it would handle a misspelling. And it says, so you think your child may be doing drugs, but you aren't sure, and you would like to find out more. You find out if your suspicions are correct. And the user says yes. And notice it, for this one, it goes directly to the marijuana toolkit because they know we're talking about marijuana here. And I'm not going to go to the link because it's a form at this moment. And the user says thanks. And again, it says, asks if we want to follow up. This user takes a different dialogue path and says no thank you. And the system adjusts the conversation accordingly. It says no problem. If you need anything else, just let me know. Now let's say this user came back in a week or two or even more, and they chatted with the system. Because their phone number is retained, all the information about the conversation, or at least the important information about the conversation can be kept, so the system can then pick up where we left off.